Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. I think he's still asleep, but there's dogs, so it's kind of conflicting information. Anywho, good morning. I'm going to get ready for work, and I thought you could hang out with me while I did that for no good reason, but to do makeup and talk and hang out. So, thank you for all your assistance yesterday in doing my hair. I curled it with a 2-inch barrel. I have like a big giant like bed head curling wand, curling iron. Oh my god, words. Can you tell I haven't spoken this morning until just now? And so I curled it, and it sort of fell out, but it sort of stayed in. Not real sure about it, but anywho. Also, this is new. Look at her. Look at that. It is the most painful thing. It is a straight up Mount Vesuvius of a painful, cystic, whatever. Oh, it hurts so bad. So I'm going to try not to talk with my eyebrows. Good luck. But I'm just going to use some stuff that I got that's new and do some makeup. Good morning. Or good afternoon, wherever you are. Hey, girl, hey. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So yesterday I used my new Tarte big palette that I got for Christmas from the boy, and loved it. And I wanted to use it again today, but I thought I'd use her because it's gorgeous. Let's use her today. Super excited. Let's do it. I got quite a good amount of new products this go round. I did a haul last night for Sephora and Ulta for things that were on sale and stuff like that. They do have skincare going on at Ulta, and then I think Sephora's like sort of trying to do skincare on sale. But Sephora's got a decent skincare. It's like the whatever days of beauty, but it's for skincare. So if you're, if you're looking for something new, I'm not, but if you are, check that out, see what's on sale. If you're a whatever member and you order something that's on sale that day, you get free shipping or something. They did that thing. So let's prime with, I got a new thing. This I forgot in the haul because it came separately. This is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Luminous Serum Tint. It ain't that much of a tint. Some people, like, if you would read this, you would think, oh, it's a tint like some sort of foundation. It's not. It's just an illuminating thing. Thin Tin Man. This is the shade Pearl. They had different shades, and I think what that means is that it gives a different tint. This one is a pinky pearlescent tint. They have one, I think that's, can I say tint one more time, please? Even rolling my eyes hurts. Oh, man. I did put a patch on it last night, made it angry. And so this morning I've used just a couple of things skincare-wise on it. I used my little e.l.f. Here, I'll show you. Why not? It's a makeup channel. This is the e.l.f. little salicylic acid. It's just a little roller ball. And I have used up so many of these over the years. And I just roll it on the place, and it's salicylic acid. It feels like water. It's almost nothing. It adds no thickness. Dries super quick, and it does help. And then I also, underneath, this is a product that I've used up a whole one of these before. This is the Sunday Riley UFO. It's salicylic acid face oil, and I put that on underneath my sunscreen today, and then I left off kind of everything else, so I don't have much but salicylic acid, but I went ahead and put that all over my face. I've got a couple of things down here. That's hormonal. This is some sort of sin in a past life that I hope I had a good time, because this karma's a, you know what, that's so painful. Anyway, So we'll live with this today, and then as soon after work, I'll go ahead and wash my face and put on another patch. I can't. You could theoretically, you know, I could just not wear makeup today, put the patch on my Teams or Zoom or whatever video. It's not that bad. It wouldn't be that bad, but I want to wear makeup. This is the problem, is that I can't deny myself what I want. But I'm an adult. I do what I want. All right, so let's start with foundations you haven't used for 5 years, Alex. Let's do it. This is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. This is in the shade 10 Porcelain. I mean, I've used some of it. It looks like the wrong color. This is going to be the beginning of Leanne's trying to use her stuff and figure out if she likes it. So she's really gross, and like that's disgusting. So let's wipe that off and pretend like that didn't happen. Okay, just erase, erase, erase. Oh my girl. When I say 10 years, I probably mean it. Is this stuff supposed to be this thick? That's what she said. Okay, we're gonna try it and see how it goes. Y'all don't judge. You're like, Leanne, I wonder why you have giant acne. Listen, judge not, lest you get a pimple overnight that hurts every time you blink. Listen. My translation of the good book is different than yours. All right, I'm gonna take it on a e.l.f. powder brush, I think it's called, or whatever, I don't know. Okay, the shade's not terrible. It's a little bit yellow, and I've not done a whole lot. I didn't get a whole lot on there, but this is going to be the year of acne. Trying out foundations that are older than me. But, you know, how am I going to know if I want to keep it or declutter it if I don't try it out? That's the question. So we're trying them out. Have a bucket of foundations. A bucket. And I need to try. So we're doing this together. And I wish I had the like fastidiousness to take a photo at the end of the day and do all that. Maybe I don't. I just don't. If I remember, great, but I don't. I work a real job and do real things in my life. School starts today. So I've got class because I'm also in college for yet another degree. This one's actually pertinent to my job, which is amazing. The other ones weren't. Okay, so pre-blended with the e.l.f. brush. If you heard the rattling in the handle of the e.l.f. brush, that indicates that's my oldest foundation brush. And I've washed her and used her for, I don't know, 10 years. Super excited about it. Love her. Do not think you have to use expensive brushes. Yes, they're nice. I'm sure they are. I don't have very many ever. But cheap brushes do just fine. Okay. That chin ain't the right color, so let's work on the chin a little bit with the sponge. It's a real techniques. It's just a different color than the normal orange. Okay, so how are we feeling about the Maybelline Superstay? It's okay. She's alright. She's not a bad color. Could I get more coverage? I'm sure I could. Let's try over the old sun damage and see what we get. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I have a new concealer to try today too, which is cool. Okay. not terrible. I praise indeed. I don't know if I need her. We'll see. We'll see how she wears and then make a decision. I mean, if I have to wear something twice, or, you know, if I want to keep it and see if I like mixing it with something, we'll do that. I mean, we're going to give everything a shot. Here's the new concealer. This is the Revlon Colorstay Skin Awaken Caffeine and Vitamin C concealer. I got it in 03 Cool Ivory. Okay, so you unscrew this, and it's a little sponge tip. I got a little bit out on my hands yesterday. Look how gross. Yeah. So let's do a little bit. I don't know that I want to highlight a pimple. Yeah, I don't know that coverage is that great. We might use a different concealer for the old girl up there. Let's see how she does. I usually blend in my concealer with a sponge, so a damp sponge, and I usually like it. I do here. Oh, I tried a little TikTok thing yesterday after I actually turned off the camera, because I remembered it after I turned off the camera. I'll try to remember to show you today what I did. It helped with texture, like on your pores that you can see, your visible pores here. I'll show you what I did. Okay, I think for that thing, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution this concealer, because she is incredibly thick and not, see, okay, let's try to blend her in. This is like a Real Techniques brush. We're just gonna go try to blend her in, but without disturbing it. That's not bad, kids. Let's do a little bit on our chin pimple here. He's not nearly as big or painful. I don't know why my lower lip line is red, but it is. That didn't work as great, but still happy with the giant one on my forehead. And with powder, I think it will get much better, darling. All right, let us eye primer. We're using, if we don't have anything new, we're just using what's in the everyday go-to makeup basket, which is next door here to me on the vanity. This is the Benefit Lemonade, which is the world's oldest product. You can't get it anymore. They don't even talk about it anymore, because who would still have it in their collection? Me. And it still works great. It's a yellow color correcting eye primer, and it's wonderful. Works great. Think soft ochre, but in a little compact. That's it. Okay. Beauty. Beauty. All right, now powder. I don't have any powder. I mean, I don't have one that I'm like dying to use. Let's set with ye old LA Colors, which is the dollar store powder, which it looks crazy dark in the pan, and it is. It's in the shade Nude, but it is just a powder. It's just a setting powder. I don't feel like cream bronzing or blushing or anything today. We'll use some new products, but they're powder products. I'm going to leave my under eyes the way that they are, for like without specific powdering of my under eyes. That's part of, I think, what helped with the TikTok trick yesterday. So we just did pan. Together pan. Aren't we happy? All right, I got a new brow product. This is, sorry, I'm going to clean up around me. This is the e.l.f. little new brow product. There's 2 waxes and 2 powders. This is in the shade Taupe. I think it's too light. The darker powder will probably work for me, but this this shade here is too light for me for sure. But let's see what we got today. Let's see here. I've got, this is a nondescript little angled brush with a spoolie on it. It's not the Anastasia, but I have that one. They all work the same, so it's all fine. Okay, so I used to have the little e.l.f. one that was in a tube pan, but the wax got skunky, so I haven't used it in a while. But let's try, do you put the wax on first and then the powder? I don't know. Let's try. I'm using the darker wax, not the clear wax. Just gonna run it through. And then pick up the darker powder. Let me get something I can see my brow with. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, right? That's not bad. We don't hate her. Okay. Waxy stuff. Y'all tell me how to actually use this, please. I mean, it ain't bad, right? It ain't bad. I don't know that one's... I don't think it's bad. I mean, it's like a little $3 thing. We're gonna go with it. We're going with it. Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, they're not like super, you know, block filled in or anything, which is fine. I don't necessarily like that look, but I think it looks fine. That looks fine. Okay, let's do face products from our unicorn face. This is the Uni Face Palette from Sephora collection. They did a collab with Coach like a while ago, and this is on sale. Well, it was anyway, and I wanted it, so I bought it. So there is a bronzer, blush, and then a shimmer bronzer. So we're going to use all three of them, and I think I'm going to use my smaller brush. I think this is quite pigmented, so yeah, she's quite pigmented. So let's see how we go with the matte of the two, and then we'll probably follow up with some of the shimmer. That's quite nice. There was only one shade of this, so there's not like multiples to choose from. I really just liked the packaging. I have the little shark eyeshadow palette. There's a T-Rex eyeshadow palette too, but I haven't bought her yet, but I want it. But I don't know that I mean, I don't need anything, but I really wanted it too. That's actually quite beautiful. My goodness. Okay, Sephora collection and Coach. I'm gonna take just a little bit of the sparkly bronzer. Oh my gosh, it's very sparkly. Okay, we're only gonna put a little bit there. Good golly. Yeah, we got a lot here. Okay. Ooh, it's quite pigmented, y'all. Quite. All right, let's do the blush. This blush is just like a rosy shade. She's really pigmented and pretty. Gosh, that's pretty. I'm going to blend this, especially this side out, because I got way too much of that shimmer. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Hang on. Hang on. I think people with medium to even perhaps deep skin tones could use that face palette, which is not normally something I would ever say, because typically That's not true. Okay, I'm just going to go over that with my foundation brush. And then we're going to blend with our powder brush. I'm going to use my finishing powder, which is, I know my under eyes look crazy. Don't worry. I got you, boo. This is the Play It Proper Beauty Powder from MAC. It was from the Good Luck Trolls release, which was, however, 55 years ago. There we go. That helped. Now, we're looking much better. Again, under the eyes, we're going to get to... All right, there we go. How we feeling? How we feeling? Yeah, I think so too. All right. So we decided to use the Mandalorian today because I want to. I want to use that Tarte palette for the rest of my life, but I am going to use this. And I think I'm going to, you know, it's going to be a cool tone. A beautiful thing. I mean, there's this beautiful mustard, right? And that beautiful green. That would make a beautiful look. So we may come back to her. We may come back. And because I can use it as many times as I want to because I'm grown. All right, there's not like a cream, you know, setting shade or whatever, which I like at the very top of my transition. I like a matte cream if I can get it. So I'm going to just use my Wet n Wild Brulee single, which is, I think, usually 97 cents or whatever at a drugstore if you can find her. When I do, I usually buy 4 or so, and then I'm good for a couple more years if I am running low. Okay, that itched. So that's great. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Okay, there's that. Now, let's take that Cool Tone Brown. We're going to start on the outside corner because it is dark. We'll go into our crease. I don't want to get too gothy today because I'm going to work. But that's okay. I did film for my marketing team yesterday, and I think it was fine. I didn't hear back. I mean, they downloaded it or whatever, but I didn't hear back that they needed me to redo anything, so that's good. I don't know. I've done a couple of things now, and so it's not my job at all. Like, it has nothing to do with my job, but that's okay. Speaking of not my job, I've asked my sister, who was the gardening mugwump here on YouTube, to do a couple more intros for me for this year, to do like a foundation parade intro and then a lippy parade intro. She's the one who does, she's done the intro to this video, which is my like normal Makeup Mugwump videos, and then the palette parade one, which everyone loves. If you haven't seen it, go search my channel for a palette parade and watch the intro. It's delightful. She designed those and made those for me. She's the best. It's not her job, but she does it. She's amazing. Yeah, but if you want some relaxing gardening videos, she's always linked in my description because she's amazing. Okay, I've blended that out pretty good so that it's not super dark, but you can definitely build that up. That's beautiful. Gosh, that's pretty. All right, let's do a little bit more on the outer corner because I'm feeling dark today. Yeah, baby. Beautiful. Yep, that's just a darker gray. Gosh, that's pretty. I really get along with Colourpop's formula. I think they have the whole flash trending, like they run the production for a certain palette and then they don't anymore. And I think they have that whole fast fashion, but for makeup, they have a good way to do that because they just keep up with whatever. They don't have like a ton of staple palettes that they keep in stock. And so they do these little one-offs and then they stop. I think it's smart. I really do. But it's not so limited edition that you can't buy it, because they retail at Ulta. Like this Colourpop palette I got at Ulta online, but like, so you can actually get a hold of it. It's not so limited that you can't, which I appreciate. There are some folks that, or some companies that they do this fast fashion thing, and they make a palette and then nobody can get it because it's all sold out or bought by a lot of resellers, and they're reselling for a very high price, and it's not worth it. Okay, I'm deciding. I'm thinking her. That was the right choice. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put her on the majority of my lid, and then we'll work with something in the front of that. Gosh, that's beautiful. Okay. Now I want a flat shader, darling. Can I have a flat shader, please? No? Okay, cool. There's one. Get over here. Like, get over here like one of these. And we're going to do the crazy silvery shade at the front. Yep. I can pick up Colourpop shades with a brush or my finger. I prefer my finger, but look at that. I mean, this is dry. There's no, you can also foil them with water or setting spray if you want to. Now I'm just going to blend the crease and transition with anything else. And there she is. I want to swatch this middle shade because it's got to be a multi-chrome, and I haven't swatched it yet. She is. So we've got a green and a red. It's just beautiful. That's going on my lid at some point. That's beautiful. Oh, she stains, girls. You gotta be careful now. I also got foundation all over my fingers because why not? Okay, let's throw that away. All we're doing is smearing it. We're not cleaning anymore. We're just moving it around. Okay, that's gorgeous. I think I want a little bit more of that silver in my inner cavern. I know that looks wild to some people, but it works for me, baby. Okay, I love it so much. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. So it's that first column there. That's what I used. I want to use her again. I do. I'm going to sit over here with that Tarte palette because I want to. All right, let's see here. Do I want liner? I think I do. Let's do some liner. Let's use the Stila liner. I'm going to put the liner on, and then I'm going to spray my face and show you that TikTok trick. And then we'll do mascara. Just do a thin line. As I screw it up on this eye. Yep, totally screwed it up. Excellent. Okay, what shall we do? That's what we shall do. Okay, just a little bit thicker, and then we got it. Okay, that's not too bad. We didn't mess it up too bad. All right, now spray my face with my normal setting spray. This is the Believe Beauty Matte Setting Spray. It's nice for using her up. And then let that dry. Then grab a powder, a loose powder. I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I tried this yesterday with it and it worked really well, so I'm going to try it again today and see if it works again. Okay, so face dry. That's a really fine mister. And so what I'm going to do is take my damp beauty blender or Real Technique sponge, whatever, and get some product, but not a ton. She had like a giant powder, like a big, like Laura Mercier loose powder container. And so she got too much powder and she tapped it off on her arm. I'm not using much, but I want to make sure that my concealer doesn't have any lines. And then I'm going to start here where I have texture and press that powder in and then go up to my under eye. So I'm not putting the bulk of the powder under my eye. I'm starting lower. So see how it's less pore looking? I don't know if you can tell. I think it does a good job. It also mattifies that area, which is nice. If you've gotten kind of a lot of sparkle on your face or a lot of sheen in that area, can look better matte. Okay, just make sure I've got everything tapped down underneath my eye. And then start here and then go. But it's after your setting spray, which I never would have thought. I think it looks good. I thought it did nice. And then I just took whatever was left powder-wise and just tapped it in my T-zone. Like, that's all. I mean, there's nothing on there. But yeah, I don't know, try it, see if you like it. Doesn't look cakey, doesn't look weird. Looks pretty good. Itchy right there, though. Oh, so itchy. Okay, mascara. And then we're going to figure out what we're doing for lips today because I'm trying. Okay, so yesterday, did I put it back in here? Where did I put it? Oh, I put it in a drawer. Okay, I was like freaking out. So yesterday what I did was I used a MAC limited edition lipstick from the Aladdin collection from a while back. And I put it in my pocket and I used it multiple times throughout the day. Typically what I do is I will put a lipstick on or put a lip shade on up here and then go downstairs to work, leaving the shade up here and not bringing it with me. I have never been the type of person that brought like whatever lip shade with me. I just have other products downstairs. Well, this way, if I bring it with me, then I get to try it all day long and decide, you know, do I like it? How's the staying power? Can I put it on top of itself and things like that? So we'll talk about what lips I use during the week. On a lip parade is what we're going to do this year. And I'm excited about that because I have a lot of lip products and I'd like to try them and decide whether or not I like them. You know, just do a declutter throughout the year. All right, lashes are curled. Let's see what we want to use today for the lashes. Let's do the Waterproof I Heart Extreme mascara from Essence. She's got one of these big old fat daddy brushes. Not a bad little mascara. Faux show. Not my favorite Essence mascara, but it's a good one. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Crazy, but pretty. Lips. So I pulled a couple of products that I haven't tried in so long. These are those Revlon, I can't remember what they're called. I think they're 3D something. They're like these long lipsticks. And I had so many shades. Yeah, they smell good. Let's try this shade. I don't know what it's called. Hello. This is 710. I don't know what it's called, but it's this color. It's a little bit warmer than I would normally pair with a cool tone eye, as cool tone as I have it today. But it's not bad compared to, I mean, well, looking at what I'm wearing, it's actually not bad at all. I think that's nice. Let's take the hair down and see how she does with that hair. I've got to get, look at my Farrah Fawcett bangs. This pink is fading so fast at the front, so I went ahead and scheduled with my colorist, but she's booked out till forever, but I got it at the beginning of February, so we'll get some of this, like, see how it's like super light right there? It's probably because it's, you know, damaged and everything else, but there's the face. Do we like it? I think I do. I don't know how I feel about the foundation. I don't know how I feel about it. We're going to leave it here, and we're going to take the lippy with us so that we use her throughout the day to make a decision on whether or not we want to keep that. And I love the palette. I mean, I love it. It's gorgeous. That's a beautiful eye. But I want to use that center shade for sure on my lid at some point. There's the look. What do you think, boo? Yay? Nay? I hope you had a good time. Just chilling out. He's still sleeping. So I guess I'll go downstairs and make me some oatmeal. Get ready for my day. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. You guys are the best company. And y'all are amazing subscribers and friends. So thank you. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Let's be friends. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day.